Does that get on your nerves? It gets on most people's nerves. Can you hear them? Hey guys. Hey, we're doing an episode on things I wish I knew before we started cruising. And trust me, you do not want to be this guy with the clanking halyards on his boat, in a marina, in an anchorage, or on a mooring. Hey, so we're going to show you a few ways of how to keep your halyards from clanking against your mast and reduce that noise. And what we do mostly is I take my halyard and I put it on one of my baby stays. I right through the turnbuckle like that. You can see this. It runs up and doesn't touch any of my shrouds, any of my stays, or my spreader bars. Because just because it hits the mast doesn't mean it's not going to make noise if it bangs against your spreader bar. So I take the other end of my halyard and I tie it to our center cleat. We are on a cat. And so my halyard doesn't touch anything coming off the front of the boat. And this is our spinnaker halyard. And it's the same thing. We run it up to this front cleat. And that's what we do to keep both of our halyards from clanking against the mast, spreader bars, or any of our shrouds or stays. Hey, so the last thing we do have, we have our topping lift for our boom and for our furler on the head sail, and they both come down each side of the mast here, and they'll get to where they bang against the mast. And they're under tension, and I try to get them as tight as I can. Pull this. But another thing that I do is if I can put enough pressure on them and pull them forward, it has a tendency to stop them. So I've looped the line around one of the topping lifts, looped it around the other topping lift, and then I put as much pressure as I can on there. And I wrap that around our mast and secure it. And that stops our topping lifts from banging against our mast. Another way we got to tie these off, so when you're sitting up against the mast here, that's where they start banging against the mast. So I've taken a line, pull it around it, go around my backstay. You can go around your backstay or your shrouds, and we tie it off like that. And if you look, you can see the gap we have, at least a foot and a half here, and it's clears the entire top of the mast. Another thing we do that we have done is bungee cords, man. You get these bungee cords. I like the ropes better. I bungee cord these off to the side like that, and just anything to keep it from banging on the mast. So the way we do it is we take our halyard and we run it to our front safety rail, handrail, and I tie a bowline in it like that. I take the other side and I tie it to this side. And again, it runs up to the top, runs down to the other side, and it doesn't interfere with anything, touch anything, or hit anything. Do yourself a favor, don't be that guy. Don't be oblivious to the sound that your boat's making. You want it to be nice and quiet, and keep yourself off the radar from other boaters. It can be irritating noise,
Just make sure that we aren't that guy. Thanks for watching, guys. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and now TikTok. This video helps, guys. Drop us a note in the comments. Thanks for watching.